Hey there, everybody. This is the Deplorable Chicano again. I haven't made any type of a video, which I don't have a very big following, anyways. But I didn't make any type of videos because of you guys. I mentioned my medical conditions. I had amputations done, and things kind of went downhill for me, which I'm slowly rising back up, doing my best. I got my wife here with me today, Laura. She has her medical conditions as well. She has Parkinson's and dementia. Here, say hi, Laura. Say hi. Say hi again. Yeah, she has part of the Parkinson's dementias as well. She can't walk or really talk all that great. Um, but I've been dealing with her, basically taking care of the house. I'm now the housewife or man of the house, housewife, whatever you want to call it. Um, cooking, cleaning, doing everything for me and her. And plus taking the dog out for a walk, which he's back there sleeping. And just doing a bunch of things like that. Haven't been to any ranges since February. About February of last year. So almost a year. Just haven't been able to do anything. Got us a new apartment down here in Vegas. Came out here with my family. And they took care of me and my wife for a couple of months until I started getting my Social Security and disability. And now I'm finally getting it, which actually I had to also give up my bike as well. And my car that you guys seen, my blue Nissan. Unfortunately, I had to give everything up. But I'm making a comeback. I refuse to be let down. The Joe Biden economics bullshit, not letting that get me down either. The thing I am fighting for right now is the disability insurance. So me and my wife can have insurance because my Blue Cross Blue Shield just canceled me out at the beginning of the year without even notifying me or anything. My doctor office called me one day and said, hey, you got an appointment for Monday? Like, yeah. And they're like, well, we can't get any insurance off of you. They canceled you out. So you're going to have to try to get some more insurance. So now that's what I'm working on because I'm afraid if I can't get it really soon, which I went everywhere. I've called everybody. I've done everything I can, to try to get insurance. And I'm afraid my whole foot's going to be amputated, not just a partial part of it. Not, all due to the university hospital here screwing everything up, causing more damage to my foot. So that's why I've been down for a whole year, and I still can't walk, but I still do everything anyways. I do all the grocery shopping, everything I can, just for our survival. And my family does chip in whenever they can. Unfortunately, my wife can't really do anything anymore like how she used to do. She used to do everything. And now she really can't do anything. But, I still love the lady, She was there when I was down with back injuries and all kinds of other things where I messed myself up like an idiot. And she stood by me. And I figured, I got to pay her back. So I'll stay by her. And it's very hard. Very, very hard. Trust me, people. You get into these type of situations, you take your health for granted and everything. Don't take it for granted. take care of yourselves. I mean, I took mine for granted. You know, even though this was unexpected, you know, it just, all of a sudden, it actually did appear overnight. It actually really did. I came home after work, worked all day, going through a lot of massive pain, stuck it out, went to work, worked the full day, got home, took a look at my foot, went to the hospital, and next thing you know, they started cutting my foot off. And they were a good part of it. I'm going to say a quarter of my foot is cut off. I'll show you what it sort of looks like. I got a sock over it, but let's see, that's, I don't know if you can see that or not. Can't really turn this camera around. But with that sock over it, it's hard to tell, but I am now missing 4 toes and 2 inches on my foot and another additional 2 inches on the side of my foot. And that's the new open wound that I have now. And I gotta get that taken care of, the new open wound, which I've been taking care of myself, you know, doing everything I can, you know, changing the dressings by myself. Yeah. I got some special ointments for it that the doctors actually gave me a while back. But I've been using that. And I learned from some of the nurses that were doing the home nursing, you know, on things to do, and also what the doctor was doing to me, and what his nurses were doing to me. So, just been doing all that, you know, just trying to survive it, and then at the same time, taking care of her, you know, which is probably the toughest thing to do. I was reading up on it where people that have her symptoms, it's the toughest thing to do, to take care of, especially when loved ones are involved and it starts messing up relationships. But I made a promise to her at the altar, you know, 30 years ago, that, you know, forever for worse, sickness and health. So here I am. I'm keeping my word. You know. But yeah, maybe once I'm able to start walking better, I could start making some videos. I'm going to do other things other than just, you know, weapons. I was thinking about doing like maybe some ghost hunting type thing, you know, go out there and go do some exploring. That's what I do like. You know, I want to buy me a little dirt bike or little, what do they call those little on and off road deals? Those, oh shoot, I forgot what they call them. Or like a Kawasaki KTS or even Honda XR. They made a 250 that go on and off road. Dual sport, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, get one of those and go take off out in the desert and go find some places to go check out and go explore, you know, night or day. Depends on how I feel. But yeah, I had that beautiful Harley that I think I may have showed a few times. You know, I was making payments on, never got to ride the thing. Never got to ride it. You know, which was sad. I voluntarily just gave it up because I couldn't keep up the payments, couldn't make the payments. And then it was the same thing with my Nissan Murano. You know, just couldn't keep up the payments. things are getting too expensive for me. I ran out of money. I sold all my weapons except for a couple. I only got a couple left. So now I'm limited on what I got. Yeah, but no matter what it's going to take, I'll still protect me and my wife. Yeah, and things start looking up for me, maybe in the future, I can start buying some more, get healed up. Yes, I want to go do something. Yeah, I watched a movie the other day. It was called, oh shoot, American, it was a biker movie. It was basically about two old guys. There's a white guy and a black guy. One of them, his wife had passed away, and he had a son out in California, and he lived out in the west, or out in the Midwest somewhere, and he wanted to go find his son. And the other one was an older black guy, which actually he was in the same predicament as I am in. About to lose a leg, he had clogged arteries right below his knee, which was exactly where my arteries are clogged up. That's one of the reasons why I lost my foot. And I actually went through 4 surgeries, 1 on my right side and 3 on my left. But they both wanted to do that trip from one end of the, or from the middle of the country to the other end on their bikes. One had a Harley, an old Road King, and the other one had an old Indian. The black guy had an Indian, the white guy had a Harley. They did that trip. They made it to California, but then the black guy, his legs finally just gave out on him, and they had to amputate his legs, so he couldn't ride no more. And that's something I want to try to do, is I want to try to get out there, go do something before my time is too late. My time is running short. It's running short really fast. But I was thinking about making, seeing maybe I could do some YouTube, and I don't know. I don't think I'm that good with it. But you never know, I might be able to make a few dollars off of it, which I'm not really trying, but at the same time it would be a very nice thing. If I was really trying, I would have done this a long time ago. But I kind of doubt if anybody's going to even watch this sob sad story anyways. But this is something I've been wanting to do. Kind of get my little story out there. And once again, the government failed me again. They're putting me through the ringer. And they won't even give my wife insurance, and she's 72. They won't even give her insurance because she was a housewife the whole entire time that we were together, even though I filed jointly. So when they tell you file jointly, and that'll help you out on your Social Security, when you retire or whatever, it doesn't do it. If you had a housewife. My wife hadn't worked for over 35 years. We've been together for, actually 40 now. Almost 41. She was just a housewife. She took care of the kid. And then when she got old enough and moved out, my nephew had, it's another form of mental illness. And my sister abandoned him and her daughter. So my wife took care of them for years. And now they're both grown up and went to college, and one already graduated out of college, out of medical college, and the other one graduated out of computer tech over here in Southern Nevada. And my niece, she actually played semi-pro soccer for the women's soccer team down in California, the Galaxies. And now she has a baby that's over a year now. I'm very proud of her. She's a career girl as well. Has a really good husband. So my wife, she took care of all these kids. And I was one that went out to work. There was times where I was gone for several months because of work. But we made it. And then everything came to an abrupt stop as soon as this happened to my foot. And now I can barely walk. But I'm planning to get up and walk again. And I'm planning not to lose the whole entire foot. And if I do, I'll figure out something to where I could go walk again. And I can also get myself a bike and go for some rides. Even if it's an e-bike, which I'm not fond of, but even if it's one of those. Anything right now. I just want to go have fun before my time is done. And I'm going to work on that. So if I do come up with something, I'll be letting whoever wants to know. So y'all have a good one. Be safe. Remember, carry the firearm with you at all times and protect yourself, your family, all your loved ones, and even your neighbors and your surroundings if you have to. And do it according to your state, local laws. Alright, y'all have a good one. Bye.